welcome back. So we had to make a little substitution while we were out. So I'm substituting for Astrid. Obviously, I introduced myself earlier, but we had to take a little bit of a short break because, again, along with our OBS crashing, it also just wiped all of our settings, and then I had to. It was a whole thing. So we had a restart stream at a 3-minute delay. So obviously, we apologize about that. Didn't do it on purpose, but we fixed it now. Should be correct, but we're gonna get back into this Point Park game.
Ooh.
All right, does look like Point Park picks up 2 extra rounds here, so I mean, hey, not too bad here. But what do you think Point Park has to do to kind of keep this momentum going?
Honestly, I feel like they just have to fully commit to pushing sites. It seems like in the last few rounds they have not been fully committing to pushing onto the sites, which has not been helping.
Yeah, and
in
it
their case.
does look like they're trying to rotate the A here. They do get 2 picks off. Florida Tech able to turn 1, so looks like we have a 4-3 advantage here. Point Park doing a slow push on A. However, they did push off of A, leaving it wide open, but Point Park doesn't know. Flash is going out in the middle here. Point Park able to have a free A site.
30 seconds left.
We might have a free A site.
Yeah, looks like they were able to kind of fake that rotate off, and yeah, Point Park. I think they finally understand, yeah, it's a free site, and Florida Tech trying to rush back. However, Ari trying to get a pick off in the mid. Does get a pick off on a Cypher here. Ari able to back off. Yeah, Point Park have a kind of commanding site secure right now.
Yeah. If they're able to keep that site secure, then they win that. Then they win that round.
Yeah, looks like they're trying to push through a little bit of what Extra's holding, but Extra able to hold it. However, they're going to be able to res themselves. Ari trying to peek. However, they're holding them off. Extra able to get the kill, so they survive. Are they able to kind of get this last pick on their Clove? However, their Clove's trying to run away. Looks like they're, gonna be going through market here, trying to just stay on B side. Looks like Point Park able to realize, gonna go search for that extra pick here now in 2s. However, their Clove really trying to survive here with 12 health left.
And especially with the spike about to go off too, they don't really have a chance.
Yeah, and it looks like their Clove. I think they're
Their Clove was able to stand their ground though for that whole thing.
Yeah, able to survive, hold their gun, and kind of live to see another day. So I mean, pretty exciting stuff here. But again, Point Park gave up the first 3 rounds on attack, but hey, they're able to come back. And Melon sharing the top of the leaderboard here with Finn. I mean, you watched game 1. I mean, Finn had an incredible match, and
Finn had an amazing match.
Yeah, and I was talking to Mel, and he was kind of telling me he was nervous for the first 3 rounds. I mean, this is the first time he's played in such a lobby like this, because he's used to kind of being the little bit of a standout for the green team, but now he's kind of playing with the big boys now, and you know what? He's holding his own.
He's holding his own, playing with Valorant Gold for the first time, and it's actually incredible to watch.
Yeah, it looks like Point Park going for a full B push here. I don't think Cypher is ready for this.
Ooh, yeah, I don't think this lone Cypher is ready.
Looks like they're going to be trying to go for a spam here. They hear the okay, a bunch of ults coming out here. I don't think they know Cypher's in close to smoke. However, I think they do sense him. Fear the Finn is able to save Creep. Creep going to try and swing here on Clove. Clove able to get kind of diminish her. Melon able to kind of get a pick on Gecko. Get a headshot.
Ooh, okay, headshot.
Yeah, Point Park, again, on a secure point here. They're going to try and go for the retake. However, Extra able to get picked off by Clove. Creep able to kind of get that change. What? Oh my god, I can't even speak. Oh my.
That was crazy.
I'm so sorry, Creep, if you watch this back. Oh, I did not do you service. My bad on that one. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna rehearse. Okay. All right, Creep gets 1. He gets 2. He gets 3. Oh my god! It's crazy! All right, there you go. Chat, clip it, send it.
Clip it.
I'm sorry.
Jarvis, clip that.
Hopefully that'll do you good. But you know what? Creep gets a 3K there, able to save the team. I don't think they knew that all 3 of them were going to be swinging in market, but you know what? They did it, and it looks like Florida Tech is going to try and change up, going on aggressive on defense. Oh, their Ray's going to go for an ult. However, they don't get anyone. Oh, and our Raze gets picked off. Oh, and picks are going back and forth. Point Park. Right now, they're lifting a 2v3 and making a 2v2. Creep is able to get a pick on the Gecko.
Oh, wow.
Oh, you're going to have to take over me. My brain is fried. What is going on?
My brain is also fried. It's okay. I'm just watching this and just utter gall.
Oh, I was trying to cast Green Team last week, and even then was, oh my god. But Creep, are they going to know that they're in spawn? They do see him. They do survive with their life. And they got a plan here and now. They're using a little bit too much time here. They do have site control, and again, Point Park is just able to find the site control. I mean, I don't know about you, but Florida Tech, I mean, they're really allowing them to kind of get on the site. However, I think they know now where they're coming from. Looks
And
like
now
gonna
they're
be able to
planning their
prepare.
defense by coming in from the back where it wasn't guarded.
Yeah, but it looks like now Creep is going to be going the flank here. Ari is going to have to be able to survive. Ari, trying to go on the peak here. Ari, able to get the...
Ooh, and the headshot.
Yeah. However, I think they know Creep is going to be on this flank. Ari's able to get the Cypher. Ari trying
Ari
to dodge
get
his clone. Ari get the headshot. Oh, Ari with a 3K.
Okay, 3K.
Okay. 3K
Okay.
princess.
3K princess.
Oh, yeah. Now, you know what I'm excited to see?
What
I'm
are you
excited to see for when we go on defense and Ari just sits in the corner with a judge.
Oh, it's gonna be amazing.
Was it Camden County? I can't remember who it was, but the last time we were on Sunset, Ari had so many picks on that judge. I mean, they had like multiple rounds where they had a 3 or 4K. It was absolutely insane.
That was an insane game. And if I'm not mistaken, I think I watched that one.
Yeah, I mean, all these games are so fun to watch. I mean, it's absolutely great to see how Point Park is kind of coming together this semester. Because, I mean, in past semesters, don't get me wrong, we've had good squads, but this is probably the best squad I've seen since my freshman year, you know?
And you're a senior.
Yeah, well, you don't have to remind me. Don't have to remind me, you know? I kind of counting down the days, you know, until I retire, but...
Until you retire.
Yeah. But again, Point Park, looks like they're going to be able to get on the A side here. However, I think Florida Tech's going to be putting up a little bit of resistance, but they let them get the plan off. 5v5 still.
Still, yeah, it's still 5v5.
Been below 50 health here. Trying to spam through that little Cypher cage. However, Finn able to get a pick off on a Gecko here. Creep able to get another pick.
But is Extra going to be able to get another pick?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe.
Creep. Okay, that wasn't Creep. That was Extra. My bad. Extra trying to push up here. Tries to get the pick on. Whoa! What am I looking at? Melon on top of the box. What?
Why is Melon
Finn able to get the pick on Sova. Looks like Ari's going to be going on the flank here. There's Cypher able to get a pick off Creep here. I don't think they know that Ari's on the flank. Ari able to pick off one, able to pick off two. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, what is happening?
What is happening?
This is too fast, man. Jeez. I mean, I will say, the one thing I love about Point Park, and I think they're really taking advantage from Florida Tech, is that Florida Tech is just playing really spread out. And on a map with Sunset, you know, it's really hard to defend. And, you know, Point Park, they're just able to kind of commit to site, secure the site. And once they clear out one of those lanes that they could come from, one of them automatically goes for the flank, you know? And they're able to just take advantage of that. So, I mean, it's really fun to see how they're playing right now.
They figured out their dynamic with one another and what everyone is best at, especially if they're a duelist. And the duelist can come in very handy.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, looks like, again, Point Park has B site for free. However, Florida Tech trying to go for the flank here. Finn, fear the Finn, trying to hold down the flank. He's going to run into Silva here, but does Silva know? Finn able to see him and gets the pick on the Silva. Now it's a 5v4. Trying to execute back on the side. Looks like they're going to be going a little bit faster. Able to see Extra. They're Clove able to pick off Extra here. However, Creep pops out here. Melon trying to peek on this Cypher. Swing on the Cypher. Aricast gets taken out by the raise, but Melon able to... Oh, what is happening? Gets two picks off. Okay, they're Clove. Gets stunned. Melon trying to win this gunfight here, but it's a little bit strange.
Will Creep get Rosa Stellar?
And now it's a 2v1.
And Creep got Rosa Stellar. Nice.
Geckos have 49 health. The spike's gonna. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, the spike's gonna go off.
Yeah, it's another win for Point Park University. I mean, oh man, listen. I mean,
man, this game's going so much more faster than the previous game.
Listen, I love doing play-by-play, but like, this is going too fast, man. I can't do it. We're gonna need, dude. I mean, we're gonna need. Listen, if anyone from chat remembers, you know, Ricky Bobby, oh, man. We need him back.
Who's Ricky Bobby?
Oh, man. You're going to have to go back and watch one of the old Val streams, you know, from like 2 years ago. Clemson White when Point Park got a 13-0 on Icebox. Oh, my. That was Mason, Ricky Bobby, and Ricky. Oh, man. Absolutely love those guys. I miss them every day. But, hey, looks like Cypher trying to do a little peek here with Melon, but able to back off.
Nice shot on that bot.
Yeah, does his aim training. Finn trying to get a pick off on the Cypher here, but Cypher just sidesteps him. They know Fear the Fin is in the middle here. Point Park playing a little bit more slower than usual. Yeah, however, it looks like they're going to be rotating on to B here. However, Cypher getting ready for this push here.
And Clove, too.
Yeah, Clove kind of holding Finn down in the middle. Now they're doing a massive push onto B here. And they have site control again. I mean, Florida Tech is really just kind of letting them take site here.
Which is crazy because this is a playoff.
Ooh. Well, not the playoffs yet, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Melon able to get a pickoff, however, gets traded out. Point Park holding their corners. However, they push off out of market. Fear the Fin gets 2 picks, 2 headshots. Extra trying to get a pick here, but gets picked off by Gecko. Ari able to get a. Oh my god. Melon. Ari and Finn, you know, they want to keep padding those stats, and you know, Melon want to get a kill, but.
Speaking of the stats, can we talk about the stats for a second?
Oh yeah, jeez.
Finn with the KDA of 13.71.
Yeah.
That's very impressive.
I mean, this is the only match so far in which both matches we've seen him at the top of the leaderboard. You know, I mean, I don't know what it is, but that 2-week break, you know, that allowed him to really kind of get on top of his game and kind of say, you know what, you know, I'm not going to be the guy that just sits in the middle leaderboard here. I'm going to be the guy that can have that carry potential, and you know what, we're going to need that when Ari and Ryan graduate, or you know, otherwise known as
yeah.
So yeah, it looks like they're going to be again going for a full side push onto A here. However, it's going to be Gecko and Ray's ready for it. Fear the Fin going to be running into running into Clove and Sova. Able to take him out. However, Ari trying to push his Gecko. Gets smoked off here. Extra able to get the pick on the Gecko. Ari, whoa. 3K for Point Park here. Now it's a 4v3. However, their Clove uses their roll. Trying to get back into the game here. Trying to peek, however.
Closed.
However, the Rose.
And yeah, Ari just puts him down. I mean, again, Point Park able to keep this control. Okay.
Okay.
2 of them peek together. However, Ryan able to
3v1.
trying to trades out their Silva. Cypher stunned.
Whoa!
Able to get the peek on him. However, Ari. No.
Ari.
Oh, this is 2 BM, and you know what? Melon just does it for him. I mean, honestly, I think that's just better to die from a raise on top of a box than a Yoru from behind with a knife. I mean, if I'm gonna go, if I'm gonna go out one way, I'm gonna choose the Melon way. You know, I can't do that. But it looks like we're going into a timeout here, and I don't know, you know, who called that timeout, but I'm assuming it's gonna be Florida Tech. You know?
I'm assuming it's Florida Tech who called the timeout.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, again, Point Park. I mean, they're playing incredible, right?
They're playing absolutely
great.
Incredible. A lot of crazy plays have been happening.
Yeah, I mean, they dropped the first 3 rounds, and obviously we, you know, had a little bit of a break there, and we came back. They were up 2 rounds, and they were able to kind of keep that going. And we see Finn here sponsoring. Giving our lovely sponsor Red Bull. Oh, and it looks like they're getting ready for a team picture.
Aww.
It's like one of those Sears catalogs, you know, that
Sears
family photo. Yeah.
I miss Sears.
Oh, all right. Yeah. Looks like, okay, maybe they're having a little too much fun, guys. This is a timeout. We gotta talk strats here. Come on.
Talk strats.
Jeez. That's a W. If anyone knows Jameis Winston, he's a dog. He is a dog. But come on, guys. We gotta talk strats here. But you know what? I do love this confidence that Point Park is kind of bringing to the game here, you know? So, I mean,
it's possible they gave up those first 3 rounds on purpose.
Well, okay, maybe we won't go that far. Maybe we won't go that far. I mean, Florida Tech, I mean, they're still a pretty dangerous team, you know? I mean, just because they're 1-3 doesn't mean that they're a bad team, you know? I mean, we see their Clove. I mean, they're able to hold their own, you know?
Their Clove is spectacular.
Yeah, their Clove is doing incredibly well. So we got to see, you know, we can't just, you know, again, I love the confidence, but we got to make sure we're not being too braggadocious.
Braggadocious? Is that a word?
Yeah, you know, I got to expand my vocabulary, you know? Those English classes back in high school, man, you know? I knew another one. Charlatan. Sycophant. Yeah, I still remember taking those quizzes. Cypher.
You took quizzes in your English classes?
Okay, yes I did. But now we got a game to focus on here. An absolutely lovely game. Cypher able to take out Extra here. Unfortunately, now it's a 4v3 on defense. However, Melon able to get the trade out. I don't think Cypher realized, but okay, looks like they're going to go for a full push on B here, but I don't think they know. Now they surely know.
Yeah.
producing a whole lot of sound. Finn trying to, oh, Finn able to get picked up, but Creep able to trade them out. Creep trying to find the next one, able to find Silva, but Silva's able to find him more in time, leaving Silva with 35 health or less.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks like, I mean, again, I think
Ari's just waiting for either the clove or...
they're going to peek this fast here.
Oh,
Melon.
Able
to get a little bit more damage. However,
and Ari
gets that
coming in
2K.
for the 2K.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Point Park University. Oh, gets a headshot on the Melon. Nades off that side. However,
Ari's very low on health.
yeah, they're going to get someone with 125 health on 12. They're just going to have to get this headshot first. Throws the flash. They're faking it. However, Raze doesn't know where they're coming from. Ari.
Oh.
Yeah, it just gets bodied by them. Unfortunate here. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Florida Tech played that pretty well.
They did play that game pretty well.
Yeah, I mean, I can't be too mad about that, you know? Point Park just took a little bit too much damage, and they lost the later rounds, you know, with not as much health, you know? I mean, I can't be too mad about that. But again, Point Park is up 9-4. They only really need, what, like 3 or 4 rounds?
Yeah, they need
to end it. 4 rounds.
4 rounds.
Yeah, 4 rounds. I don't know why I'm guessing there. I know. Jeez.
You know what 9 plus 3 is.
I'm not gonna say it. No. But yeah, Point Park University. I mean, they kind of got upset on that round here, so we got to see if they're gonna come back on this one.
Oh.
All right. Well, hey, better to shoot the gun than fall for it. However, there's Piper able to kind of find where Extra is, and Ryan able to get a headshot on Sova. Again, now it's back to 4v4. If Point Park is doing good with any part of this match, it's able to just kind of bring that back to an even playing field. Ellen trying to flank. However, it looks like Florida Tech is maybe going to go for a rotate here. However, I don't think they knew 2 of Point Park's members is also on the flank. They know Melon is able to get a little bit onto Raze there.
Melon seems to be really liking this box strategy that he has come up with.
Ooh. Now, Ari, is she going to be able to push up in time? Because they're really moving here. Now they know that they're mostly in mid. Ari's going to be trying to rotate back towards the little bit of that outlet onto A side. However, they might be going back onto B. I think Finn is starting to kind of sense that, hey, maybe we shouldn't trust this rotate here. Ari, if they swing just fast enough, they can maybe just find that clove. Ari,
30
just misses that swing just in time. And now they start to move.
And now, Finn with the headshot.
Finn with the headshot. And Ari with another one on Clove in the mid. Now they're able to push on the site. It's a 3v2 for Point Park's favor. Creep able to peek in time. And their Cypher able to get a 2K. Ari,
oh my god,
last one alive,
Ari
has 100 health. Gecko. Ari able to find him. Ari goes for the flash out.
Oh my god.
Just turns off at the wrong time there. I mean, Cypher trying to farm a little bit of aura there. I'm sorry that you guys couldn't see that at home, but you know, Cypher just trying to aura farm with his own camera, you know. But I mean, I can't be too mad about that. That was kind of cool. But yeah, I mean, Point Park here. I mean, it's going to be a little bit harder on this defense.
Yeah, it seems like this defense might make the score pretty even, and we're almost at half.
Yeah, I mean, Florida Tech, they're kind of, again, just like in map 1, they're kind of saying to Point Park, hey, you know, we're not going to take this game lying down. If you want to beat us, you're really going to have to try. And again, Point Park is getting put to the test here.
Yeah. It's possible we might not keep that 4-0.
It's very possible. We are up 1 map. However, Extra getting picked off by their Cypher.
Man, that Cypher keeps going after Extra.
Yeah, I don't know if it was pre-game banter between them two, but yeah, they're enemies for life right now. Ari able to find and trade him off. Now again, it's a 4v4. I mean, Point Park, again, they're able to just kind of figure out how to level the playing field again. However, their Clove looking into mid here. However, does Ari hear them? I don't think they do. I think they kind of realize they're going to be going for an A push here. Ari trying to look for this Clove, and they don't look at each other. Oh, but they don't know Clove is on the flank. However, Creep, are they going to be able to look at them in time? Oh, and their Clove is able to get Melon though. However, they're able to rotate back out. Ari is on the long flank now. And they just get the plan off now. However, is Silva going to be able to peek Ari in time? They see Ari and and Silva's able to get the headshot through the wall on Ari. Now again, not in Point Park's favor at all. 4v2.
4v, yeah.
Now, I mean, Point Park, they're just going to have to be swinging together. You know, they don't want to be taking these ISO gunfights because, again, it's kind of tough. Creep trying to walk in and just gets one tap by our Sova.
Man, that was most likely a headshot, too.
Yeah, Cypher trying to, or at least our Cypher, Finn, trying to find this Sova here. However, it looks like he's just probably going to be going for a save, and he doesn't realize that. Raises in the back, but gets a
Oh my
headshot on
god.
him. Okay. However,
Okay,
are they going to
well,
be looking for this clove?
Is Finn going to be able to come in with the clutch?
Oh, maybe. I mean, we're definitely not going to
It's
be able to.
3v1.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to get the spike in. Oh. A misplay, and he falls over. Oh. Minus 10,000 aura from Fear the Finn. He was doing so good now.
And now he's on the floor.
Now he's on the floor. Someone pick him up, please.
Someone pick him up. Creep, please.
Oh, chat, do not clip it.
Do not. Jarvis, don't clip that.
Jarvis, please do not clip this. But I mean, again, Florida Tech is kind of showing.
Yeah.
Again, they have a little bit of you know, teeth to them. You know, they're just not going to take this line down.
Satchel out.
Point Park University up 9-6. Looks like they're going to be having a heavy rush onto A here. I think Point Park trying to rotate here. However, Fear the Finn is going to stay back a little bit.
Is Finn going for the flank?
Maybe. I think he also. Oh.
Ooh.
Double kill through the smoke here. Melon left on 6 health. Able to get 1 kill. No. Oh, he gets hit in the head with a grenade. And Extra able to pick one off with the stinger here.
Planted.
It's going to be a little bit of a tough round again from Point Park.
Ooh.
Extra again popping off. 2 kills on this map. Or this round, sorry.
This is Extra's chance at revenge.
Yeah, able to take Raze down to low health. However, they get hit by the bolt. Now, Finn has a...
Oh.
Okay.
Well.
You know what? I mean, I was going to say, if there's going to be anyone who's going to clutch at, it's going to be Finn with that Phantom. And you know what? Okay, looks like we're going to be going to timeout.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I couldn't get the words out fast enough there. But I mean, Florida Tech, I mean, again, they're really throwing a wrench into Point Park's plans here. I mean, they're kind of throwing off their timing. They're getting those really early picks that we saw from map 1, where they started to kind of win those rounds back a little bit. And then, you know, we kind of saw Point Park start to kind of adapt to that play style. So what do you think Point Park has to do here to really kind of bounce back?
I feel like Point Park might have to change their playstyle just a little bit. All of them keep going to one place and only one person's going the flank, when I feel like it's possible maybe another person should also join the flank so that there's backup. Because it seems like most of the time it's Finn. When Finn goes to flank, Finn gets headshotted and doesn't have a chance.
Yeah. I think it's also a problem with their gunfights, you know? I think they're either not prepared or they're taking gunfights that they have a really high chance of losing. I mean, we saw multiple times that someone would go and peek where 2 or 3 people were, you know? And I think that's also what kind of Florida Tech is doing, is they're kind of doubling up, tripling up on what are supposed to be ISOs, where now instead of just being a 1v1, it's a 3v1. And I mean, if I'm a betting man, I'm going to take the 3v1 every day, you know? I mean, unless, you know, we had Sunseri or Yoshi, if anyone remembers that, but... yeah, he was pretty crazy. It looks like, again, they're going to be going for a full rush on A here. However, Creep going to be looking for that pick. However, he just escapes with his life. Ari.
Oh.
Okay, maybe there.
Oh, Ari's safe?
Yeah, Ari is able to pop through. However, in the new patch notes, you can only now use teleport in the ult. I think so. Either way, it looks like they kind of went off of A here. It looks like they're going through a slow rotate on the middle here. However, I think Point Park realizes something is array here. Melon sees one, able to get kind of his location revealed here by Sova's dart, so that they back off a little bit. However, Creep able to get a pick off on Clove here, was trying to flick up on A. Again, 3 of them in the middle of I don't even know what the middle part of that map is.
Me either.
Finn able to get a pick on their Cypher. So again, they're kind of stranded in between, you know, 2 rocks and a hard place right now.
It looks like. However, it looks like they are pushing B site now.
Creep on the flank, and yeah, it looks like they're going to be rotating on the A site. A site is all alone. However, Ari
just standing ground, just standing there. Ari, what's that about?
Okay, it looks like Ari's moving against them. They did not DC. That is good. But again, Point Park still have the advantage on a 4-on-3. Oh, and Ari's able to get a little bit of a tag on Silva, but just not enough to do real good damage. Finn able to tag Gecko there. It looks like 3 of us are kind of stacking that right side here. Melon going off on his own. he can peek Gecko here, able to get him off. He does peek him. Melon able to get one.
Again,
However,
gets blinded.
Oh, he gets blinded, but Raze is able to take them off. So now they know where Raze is coming from. However, Sova tries to push them. Their Raze pops all able to take out Extra to 2v1.
Grenade.
And they pop grenade, and that's going to be able to kill Finn. Oh.
Oh?
What?
Huh?
Is
that a trade? I think they
I
killed
don't
each
even know.
other.
I mean, that Defender's one popped up so fast. I mean, they were able to pick them off, but their Raze was able to throw the grenade in time just before they died, so which it
killed Finn in the process.
Yeah, I mean,
sorry, Finn.
Finn, getting knocked down to second place here. However, we're seeing again Ari on Yoru. I mean, Ari just loves Yoru, right?
Yeah.
Yoru is just one of their agents. But again, every time we see a pop-out game from Ari, it is on Sunset. Sunset is one of the maps for Ari where she just pops off. Again, it looks like they're kind of going for a split push here again. Although Point Park, they're going to be staying a little passive here. Melon, they're going to be running into their Cypher. However, Melon just backs off. Finn trying to watch if they're going to come through market door. It looks like they're going to try to force that. However, Extra rotating to B. Although it looks like, again, they're kind of trying to fake that rotate. Going back to A. Creep sitting in that hallway there. Is he going to be expecting him to kind of push back? And is Point Park going to be able to rotate in time?
Yeah.
Creep.
Looks like because it looks like Point Park is heading towards
on a
B.
3v1. Trying to Creep's able to get one, but gets the trade out, and they pick off Fear the Finn, and their Cypher's able to get Extra too.
Oh no!
What was a 5v3 in Point Park's favor is now a 2v3 disadvantage. However, that Cypher is still in mid. I don't know if they know he's still going for that flank. It looks like Melon's trying to check her. However, Ari able to get a little bit of damage. They have not had Spike down yet, so they don't have site secured. However,
30 seconds left.
their Cypher going on a long flank. Ari able to get picked two off in the hallway.
Oh my
A
god!
little bit of nasty. However, their Cypher with 11 health. Trying to go for a flank here. I don't think they have enough time, but does Ari know?
Does Ari know?
I think Ari realizes something up. Yes, I think they did hear them. So Ari a little bit.
10 seconds
But
left.
does this Cypher know? They both. Oh! What? What just happened?
What? What is
This
that?
Cypher just did a little jiggle peek and it's like, he's not there. I mean, you know what? I don't think I would have expected Ari there to be either. Right?
Yeah.
But again, like, I mean, I was just talking about Ari. I mean, this being their map, I mean, Ari is one of those players, they have that explosive potential, right? I mean, again, no matter what, we're always expecting them to kind of come through each week having a kind of performance that's pretty consistent, right? But again, they're one of those players where you need them to step up, and they step up.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
and Ari's definitely stepping up in these past few rounds to get us back more in the lead.
yeah, I mean, I think that timeout really helped Point Park kind of set the tone for what we're looking for.
No matter how goofy they were being.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Little bit. But looks like they're going for 3, pushing up into mid here. But Extra just able to survive, not taking a lick of damage. Able to kind of put them down to a little bit below health here. However...
Where Finn come in with the...
Ooh. Okay, Melon able to get a pick. Finn able to get one in the Cypher cage. However, now it's a 5v3. Their Gecko just gets shot in the head through the box. And Melon is able to get another one on Sova. 5v1, Florida Tech. And Extra.
Oh my
come
god.
back. And Creep able to get the headshot. Okay, I don't know if Extra is able to keep her gun there. Is she? Oh,
Is
wow,
she?
she is.
Wow. I think it's because she revived just in time.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know if, like, obviously, kind of runs out, but I think just because she was alive for, enough time, she was able to keep her gun, which kind of keeps her economy safe. But now, again, looks like Florida Tech having to buy a little bit. A judge on the raise, if I'm seeing that, that means she's either going to play a little slow and kind of go on the flanker, or she's going to play really aggressive. It looks like they're going to be going aggressive on A here, so...
It's match point, so...
Yeah, match point, so look to see a little bit of aggression here. However, Gecko pops ult. They go for the fake Yoru. Raze trying to go forward.
Ari
Just
coming in
misses
for the
everyone.
flank.
However, Point Park, I think, knows. And Creep's able to get the flank on the Extra. Or not Extra, they're low. Ari trying to be in a gunfight here. However, Creep is able to be taken out. 4v4 right now. Melon able to get another. It's one less for Florida Tech. They're really trying to kill this. They're really trying to kill Ari here. However, their Clove goes extinct. Couldn't get a kill. Extra trying to throw down their bomb. Hits Gecko. I think. Oh, wow. Okay. Gecko's back to full health now. However, Silva, below 50 health. Ari, able to see Gecko, able to get that Melon, able to kill the other rings with Feral.
Where Ari get the Sova?
Oh! Oh, that's so BM. What? Ari just straight walked at them.
And then just went BAM!
Yeah, and they shot them with their pistol, and then they're like, oh, okay, this is a clone. But the clone didn't die. So then they went to look away, and then Ari just shot them in the face. And I mean, I don't know what I was expecting from this matchup. I mean, you know, again, one of the other things that I said before, Point Park is coming off of not playing in 16 days, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, reschedules can be annoying, right? They can be really annoying, and like stuff like that happens. But to be able to come back after 16 games and to a game that, you know, if we're going to be basing, you know, standings off of anything that you should win, I think, you know, Point Park looked a little scary there. I mean, Florida Tech kind of had them on the ropes for, you know, a little bit of round there, but you know what? I mean, Point Park, you know, even with one of their subs stepping up, Melon from the green team, they were kind of get it done. So, I mean...
Doesn't this make this 5-0 now?
So,
gold?
technically, right now, we're 4-0 in the standings. However, tomorrow we are supposed to have another match, but the other team is going to be forfeiting from that. So, we are going to be 5-0.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, yeah, I mean, pretty interesting to see Point Park here. Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
that was insane.
I don't really know what to say. I mean, it's one of those games where, you know, we're seeing so many people kind of dying and then, you know, coming back and then killing other people, and it's just like, give me time. Like, I need time to spawn.
Give me time to focus, please. Like, I can't focus where it just switch, and then boom, round's done.
Trust me, I don't know. But you know what? Incredible match from Point Park University. Obviously, Florida Tech played incredible, but you know, I think we should go headhunting for someone for for interview.
What
So
are we thinking?
you know, I don't know. I mean, you know what? I think we'll have to talk with the players. I think we got to talk with the players, kind of see what their thoughts are. But you know what? We'll catch you guys in a little bit, and we'll bring back a surprise interview. So stay tuned for that. We'll see you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Alrighty, welcome back. Welcome back, lovely audience. My name is Caleb, and today we have.
Ethan, also known as Melon in game.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, just kind of stepping a little bit back, right? You play on the green team. We've interviewed you before. And, when did you kind of realize you were going to be stepping up for this game?
Like 2 days ago. So
not a lot of time. Not a lot of time.
Well, I've been scrimming with Gold Team for like the past few weeks.
Okay.
Almond's been out. I've been subbing for him. Obviously, I don't play Duelist, so it's kind of a weird spot to be in. I think next week I might fill in for Ari.
Okay.
So I'm going to be kind of going around. So
yeah, I mean,
short notice, but you got to be ready. It's a job as an alternate.
I think Florida Tech did an incredible job, right? I mean, going off of their previous standings in the teams that they've played before and the teams that we've also played them, they kind of dropped a lot of rounds. They didn't really win a lot of rounds on the other people, but they kind of took you guys a little bit to the distance, right? I mean, obviously we didn't see overtimes or anything crazy like that, but how did they kind of throw a wrench in your plans, and how did you guys kind of come back and adapt from that?
I think a lot of miscommunication happened. Like we weren't doing the right comms. We weren't coming like instantly or giving it time. Me especially, I don't know where I fit in with the team yet. So I've had some bad comms, and I think that kind of sold a few rounds. But then we kind of locked in. We called our timeouts, and after that, we just bounced back. So
yeah, I was gonna say because I realized that you guys would kind of go on like a round streak loss, where it was on both maps too, and then you guys would call pivotal timeout, and then after that, it just kind of seemed like the whole dynamic changed, where, they kind of got the early picks, they were winning more of the gunfights, and then you guys just changed up how you guys played, and then you just beat them from there, and it was really exciting to see. And I'm just kind of curious, you were kind of talking about how, you were scrimming for the past couple of weeks and you only had 2 days notice. I mean, what's kind of the mental coming into this game, knowing where, with the green team, don't get me wrong, it's just as important in those games, but, you're not versing as high level opponents as you would as like for the gold team. So like, how do you bring that mental to the game?
So I came in thinking I'm going to bottom frag, and I said, if I'm going to bottom frag, I'm going to do it beautifully. I'm going to make my impact, and I only bottom fragged one game, I think.
Yeah.
So I did it beautifully. Second game, I didn't bottom frag, but I still played beautifully, in my opinion, like with everything being considered, which I couldn't have done any of this without the other team. Like they step up, like from here to up here, just whenever you need it the most. Like as a duelist, I don't know how to play it, right? And they supported me so well, and they supported themselves so well, and I think that's why stepping up, you gotta have your team with you.
Yeah, and I guess kind of my last question for you is like, how important is this moment for you? Because just kind of some context for the audience here. Again, you played for the green team, and not that you were having bad games, but it just kind of felt like you were being, kind of held back and just having to play like a certain role. And then the last game you guys played, I think you played Clove, was it?
I don't know. Like green team?
Like the last game, was it Clove or?
No, I played Rays.
Oh,
the last
Rays.
game we just played, yeah.
Well, no, I'm talking for green team.
Green team.
Yeah,
oh.
yeah.
I don't even remember. That's like a whole week ago.
Well, anyways, it kind of felt like from that game you were kind of let loose, and then you were just getting, you're fragging almost every other round, and like you kind of like letting loose, and I feel like that kind of was like the pretext to kind of playing more of a duelist role in this game. And so, and the other thing is that is not really said as much. Both Creep and Ari are going to be graduating. I think Ari's graduating like this semester, and
Really?
Well, I think I honestly can't remember. I got to double check that. That's my bad. But Ari and Creep are going to be, graduating soon, And so obviously, the academy team is going to be there to, who's going to be able to step up. So, I think this is a pretty important moment for you. And so I kind of want to, what are your thoughts about like this moment for you, and, how important it is to you to kind of prove yourself that like, hey, I can kind of step up when I need to?
Well, it feels great. We won. But I don't think I'm there yet to be playing on the roster full time. I think I'm kind of like a QB2 right now. I got to sit behind like Aaron Rodgers for a year, learn how to develop.
Not a bad thing.
Yeah, I've been like talking to Ryan a lot. Creep. I've been learning from him. He's been sending me videos to go and learn. We play like a very similar play style. Like whenever we play, just for ourselves. Yeah. And I think if I can learn from him, I'll be ready to help the team out whenever we do need someone in. And I think whenever someone's out, me stepping up and playing a game and just being able to do the bare minimum, I think that's taking the right direction to, keep the team going strong whenever everyone else graduates.
Yeah, Creep has always been one of those guys since my freshman year. You could always tell he's different from everyone else. He took the time to sit down, look at the strats. You know, I remember since like sophomore year, he'd always bring this notebook every time to scrims, to practice, to whatever, and he'd write down everything he noticed. You know, and I think that kind of dedication kind of, you know, if you go rub, you know, if you go rub that off on like all your teammates, I mean, you know, you're gonna win games like you did today. I mean, you guys are 4-0 technically right now, but you're gonna be 5-0 tomorrow. So I mean, that's pretty crazy. I mean, that's never happened before, right? I mean, we saw, you know, Rocket League do crazy this semester, and we're seeing Valorant do even more so than what Rocket League did last semester. So, I mean, I'm pretty excited to, you know, see what you guys go into playoffs, but kind of looking ahead for everyone else, you know, next week we have, I think, Valorant Green on Monday again.
I'm not sure. I kind of like found out the day before.
Gotcha.
So.
Well, we'll post it on social media. I know Rocket League got rescheduled next week from Tuesday to Friday, so look out for that. That's what I'm trying to say. But I mean, yeah, it was an incredible match from you guys, and I had fun watching it, fun casting it. I mean, not as easy because everyone kept dying so fast. But yeah, everyone, thank you for watching. Obviously, interview with Melon here, absolutely, you know, doing great today.
Thank you.
But yeah, I mean, we'll catch you guys later. Thank you to our sponsors, Red Bull, RPC Video, and Extron for allowing us to stream. And thank you for joining.